Hello everybody, this is the final week of GeoGuessr's spring season. My target is to end up in the top 200 by the end of this weekend, which will mark the end of the spring season. So, if you don't know what GeoGuessr is, like every time I'll summarize it in just a couple of sentences. It's a game where you're thrown a photo of somewhere on the planet and you have to guess where it is, and you're playing against other players in this competitive series. There are different game modes, different battle royales, and a duel mode. So far after 7 weeks and having started week 8 and I've played a few games, I'm ranked at the moment 177th. But it's not the end of the weekend. You can see I have played in total 223 times. Oh my god, how much time have I spent on that? And you can see above me and below me, apart from one person, they have played less. So they still have a few more games. There are in total 30 games per week, so 30 times 8 weeks, we have a potential of 240 games. So I have 17 games left. I'd like to end up in the top 200, so let's see. I'll know by Monday whether this is the case or not. For now, this is the case, but I'm not gonna hold my breath since others have still to play for the next 48 hours, roughly. You can see here, 2 days and 9 hours left for the weekend series, and at the top, this is week number 8. In the previous season, the better season, I ended up ranked 189th, which I think was not too bad since there were about 50,000 players. That was the top 1%, I believe. So let's see if I can carry on and do as well. But let's not be too arrogant. I'm always learning. I think I'm getting slowly better, but as always, like any skill, whether it's a music instrument or a sport, there is the initial period where you learn very quickly, you get better very quickly, but then you plateau, and then you really need to start focusing on the details, learning about a few things like your license plates and the color of the paint on the road or the vegetation to then really start improving a little bit more. As you can see, the master division here is the division I am in. Thanks to this rating here, this ELO rating, 942. I'm always evolving between 900 and 930, usually, or 950. One time I went to 991, but I really lost the points very quickly after that by making some terrible guesses and some internet connectivity issues. I guess that's the classic excuse, right? It's always the internet's fault, the Wi-Fi breaking down. It was really the case, but you can watch some of the previous videos where sometimes because of the Wi-Fi, I get a complete black screen and I still manage to guess, this pure dumb luck to be able to progress round after round. So like every time, I'm going to play one game mode of each of the game modes here. So Battle Royale, Distance, Countries, and a Duel. Let's see how I do this time around. I'll try to explain the rationale for my guesses and why I'm going in a particular location as opposed to another. So hopefully I'll make this a little bit entertaining for you. So let's get started with Battle Royale Distance. Here we go, loading. We'll have up to 10 players. As always, one player will be eliminated after each round, and the person who's eliminated is the one who's farthest away from where the photo was taken. You can see we have 1 minute per round and 3 lives. All right, so you can see immediately here it's written in Chinese characters, Ginza, Otomashi, this is Japanese sounds. Also this one, surrounded by this rounded triangle. There's a typical sign in Japan for the, I guess, the highway or some of the roads. Also these very short front, I don't know how you say it now, front of these minivans is also typical of Japan. So we're probably in Tokyo. So I'm gonna put my marker here, straight on Tokyo. It's one of the, so Ginza, I don't remember where it is exactly. I have a bit of time. But anyway, I assume I should be able to do this without being too far away. You can see I'm the 4th best guess. I just need to be 1 above the person to be eliminated, so I don't need to worry too much. Everyone, I think, has guessed that this is Tokyo. I'm almost towards the bottom. It's probably closer in the city center. I was 7.6 kilometers away from the actual spot. Yeah, it was much more in the center here. Ginza. All right. And you can see the person who got eliminated actually put their guess on Taiwan. and that was not Taiwan. But it's easy to be confused with the Chinese characters. So this could be France, because the yellow license plate used to be the case in the past in France, and every other license plate here, as I can see, is white, which is the current license plate. It's also Renault, which is a French brand, and the architecture looks very much French, and this is a typical sign of the entrance of a town in France. You will not see this anywhere else. This white background and this red line surrounding the name of the town. So Champlain, I have no idea where this is. Looks more like northern France somewhere. I don't know too much where, but you know what, I'm going to put it here. All right, this is the best guess at the moment. You can see the second person is 128 kilometers farther away from me, but a lot of people haven't guessed yet. All right, second best guess. Oh, it's going down, but I should be good to qualify for the next round. Done. I was 51 kilometers away, not that far honestly. It was the suburbs, or more than the suburbs, just outside of even the suburbs of southern Paris. It's actually where I studied, next to Palaiseau here. All right, so this looks like European vegetation. The pavement looks like Eastern Europe. Let's walk around. Also these blocks, it's very flat. We could be in the Baltic, one of the Baltic states. Let's see, do we have some signs here? Lulava. So the sounds here, the syllables sound Estonian to me, possibly Finnish. Tartu Marathon? Tartu is a town, from what I remember, having played this extensively in, no, Turku, not Tartu. Okay, I thought it was Tartu. No, did I remember correctly? No, I don't remember. Oh, Tartu, here we go. It was in Estonia, not Finland. Here we go. This is Estonia. I did remember seeing it. We have an unusual proportion of Baltic state photos in this game. Maybe we have very good Google Street View coverage in this part of the world. So indeed, it was in the town or the city of Tartu in Estonia. And another person guessed it as well. But it's not about being the best person or the best guesser. It's about not being the last one until the final round. And then you need to be the absolute best to win the maximum number of points. All right. What did it say? It seems to be written in solo buses. So in Spanish, it looks like we're in Southern America. This sounds Spanish. Let's see what the orientation where the sun is. It's pointing roughly, see my compass in bottom left corner. We're roughly, so it's pointing more towards the north. So that means that the sun is towards the north of my compass. So that means we're in the, most likely in the southern hemisphere. It's written in Spanish, so we're likely to be in one of the South American countries, except Brazil. I'm thinking Argentina, could be Chile, it's probably Chile actually, because the paint is white on the road, and it has a bit of a European vibe in terms of, not the palm trees, but some of the trees around there. So I'm going to go around Santiago. I think I saw mountains. Here we go. This is the best guess so far. I just had a few seconds left. It's very likely to be Chile. We'll have the confirmation just now. I was indeed 10 kilometers away from where I put my pin, and it was northern Santiago. Next round, let's see, BHD, this, if I'm not mistaken, would be a Malaysian. Yes, SDN BHD, this is like limited company in the UK or LLC in the US. You can see Johor. This is a specific city or a region, I think. Actually, Skudai may be the town in southern Malaysia. I believe southern Malaysia, Johor. I may be mistaken. So we're in Malaysia for sure. Let's go down here. Johor. Yeah, I can see Johor. Skudai is right here. Let's see if we can be even more accurate. The road is going southwest to northeast. You know what? It could be this one. Let's go here. All right, it's the best guess so far. Oh, second best guess. But it's okay. I think I should be fairly comfortable. In fact, the fourth best guess has 0 bets remaining, 0 guesses. So whatever happens, I will be qualified because they would get eliminated before me since they cannot guess. You can see there's a little 0 next to the pin they have. All right, a few more seconds and here we go. I was 3.7 kilometers away. Indeed, it was orientation of the road was southwest to northeast, but just not the one I was on, almost 4 kilometers away. Anyway, that's tough in just a few seconds, just 60 seconds to be precise. All right, so this looks, this yellow sign is typical of Scandinavia. It could be the Baltic states. I don't remember if we also see them in the Baltic states. So this could be Finland, this could be Sweden. Levantier, I don't know what, I don't pronounce it correctly, obviously. I don't know. This is going to be one of the... All right, Pikulino, the double K, for me, this is typical Finnish language or Estonian, because they resemble each other quite a lot. So I think this is Finland. It's very flat, doesn't seem to be in the north of Finland. I'm going to go all the way south of Finland. I really don't know where exactly. I'm going to go close to Helsinki. Second best guess. As you can see, it flicked very quickly. Third best guess. It might go somewhere else. I go to Tampere here. Let me do just one more guess. Yep, it's a bit better, a bit closer. It was in between Helsinki and Tampere. Just this on this round, on this not bound. Sorry, English is not my native language, although I've been speaking English ever since I was about 10 years old, which is a long time ago. All right, cows, as everyone can see here, it looks like European vegetation. We can confirm this because the sun is pointing towards the south on my compass, so we are on the northern hemisphere. Again, very flat. So I'm again tempted to go in the Baltic states, especially with this kind of architecture. Could be Poland though. Yeah, this kind of fence here is very typical of Poland as well. I don't see the European Union. Yeah, maybe EU. License plate. Just want to make sure this is not... has holes here. All right, so this could be Hungary or Romania, because only Hungary, Romania, Poland have... Oh, wait, I think it's Poland. It's more oval. It's more oval. Let me go here in the middle of Poland. It's not the best guess. Let me guess again somewhere else. Nope, it's not in that direction. You can see did not improve. My guess, yes, I'm qualified. It was Poland. So you see the utility pole had this hole inside it, but the holes are different between Hungary, France, Romania, and Poland. In Poland, they're slightly rounded, and I just noticed that today. So in an earlier round. All right, we're on the podium at the very least. 3 people remaining. The sun is pointing towards the south, so we're likely in northern hemisphere. The license plate is very squarish. It's very possible we're in Mexico. This is no anunciar, I guess no ads. So this is very likely to be Mexico. Would this be Mexico City? It's not impossible. If we see a pink taxi, we're definitely in Mexico City. It could very well be Mexico City. Let's see, any indication here? No, I don't see anything. All right, I'm gonna go for Mexico City, but I'm not convinced. Where are we? Here we go. All right, it seems to be the best guess because the second best guess is almost 3,000 kilometers away from me. And here I am qualified. It was actually south of Mexico City. We do have a number of photos in this game coming from, so how do you pronounce this? Cuernavaca, I guess so. Or Cuernavaca. There's a U here. I don't speak Spanish, but that's the best I can do. Oh, where did I see this? I forgot. This is typical of a country. Is it South Africa? No, it's not South Africa. These little red, like chevron thing, red and white. So they're driving on which side? Hang on. They're driving on the right. It's very flat. The sun is not very clear. This could be Turkey, no? I don't know. Okay, this is the final. Would this be Turkey? The road is pretty good, but I've noticed the roads in Turkey and the highways, the condition of the road was very good. I don't know where we are. I honestly don't know, and I forgot where we could see this red and white thing. I'm not sure. Let me go to Turkey. I'm not too certain where this would be. Let me go here. This is the best guess so far by 4,000 kilometers. So there, and yes, we have won. I have won this contest. It was actually very close to Armenia. It was Turkey. So landscape was actually very interesting. And as you can see, the highway was in very good condition. So I get 10 season points. This is the competitive series during that spring season. And I go up slightly in this master division. This is the ELO rating, just like in chess, as I keep on saying, and I get these experience points, but this doesn't really matter. You get them no matter what. Even if you lose, you get a few points here and there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this round. Well, why would I not be happy to win this round? So 6 game played here so far and 1 recorded with you. That's it for the Battle Royale distance. So now I'm going to play a Battle Royale countries. In this case, I have to guess the exact country within a time limit and before getting knocked out, because there is going to be, like always, 1 seat less than there are players for the next round to qualify for the next round. I get a 50-50. It's only valid for the entire duration of the game. And otherwise, I have just 3 attempts per round to find the correct country. So let's get started. If it wants to load, now. And it doesn't seem to want to load. That's interesting. Let me refresh. This is for the suspense. All right, let's click on countries. Doesn't seem to want to load. It is loading, finally. Hopefully I won't have more bugs as I'm playing. I'll be a bit annoyed. I've had a number of issues. I was not pretending about the internet connection. So let's see, this has to be the country, the exact country. It looks like France with this pinkish pavement. This is France, it's La Celle-Saint-Cloud. I know exactly where it is. But it doesn't matter where it is exactly, as long as I have the country correct. La Celle-Saint-Cloud is actually very close to where my hometown is, on the western side of the Paris suburbs. So here we go. First guess in. As you can see, there are 10 spots, 10 players for the first round. So everyone technically can be qualified for the following round, but they must find the country, otherwise they get eliminated, and they have to do that within a time limit that you can see at the very top of the screen. So 90 seconds, it sounds like a long time, but it's not a long time when you're really stuck in trying to figure out where you are on the planet. Now thankfully, well, it's just at least for the sake of the game, not all countries have been covered by Street View yet, because this is using Google Street View images, the same type of images you would find if you're using Google Maps, and then you switch to the Street View imagery. Oh, I was talking just about before, about the utility poles. Here you have the French example, so you can see it's not curved like the ones in Poland. All right, we have a palm tree here, probably driving on the left. It looks like a black license plate, black and white, so we're probably in Malaysia or Indonesia. I think this is Malaysia. I think it's southern Malaysia, but it doesn't matter where exactly. Anyway, as always, let's go ahead and put my pin on Malaysia. And here we go. This is correct. It is indeed southern Malaysia. So I don't know, again, beyond just a vibe of the tropical trees, maybe this tropical tree, and the license plate really helped for me to guess very quickly. Here you can see the license plate is dark, like dark black with white lettering. And it's almost the same in Indonesia, except there is, I think, one more section of white lettering. So if you distinguish 2 sections of white lettering on the black background of the license plate, it is Malaysia. And if it's 3, it's usually Indonesia, in case you want to find a difference between the 2. All right, so 2 people are already eliminated because they did not find. I don't remember if they got eliminated this round or the previous round. Third person just got eliminated. You can see all the wrong guesses, by the way, in the top right corner. So you see South Africa, Vietnam, Israel, Thailand, Indonesia, Egypt, I believe, and this is Lebanon, and then Saudi Arabia, where all guessed, obviously wrongly, since this is Malaysia. There's 1 more player that we're waiting for, and 2 spots, and just a few seconds left. Let's see, this is, red is what, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the red bar is probably 5 or 6 seconds. So 6 people made it, as you can see in the middle. 5 can make it to the next round. And I need to find the exact country. This looks like the Baltic states. It's very flat. And I don't like it when it's the Baltic states. There are 3 of them and I have only 3 lives. So I'd like to see if others are going to guess and help me by guessing wrongly, and that way I can maybe guess correctly. Maybe it's not the Baltic state. Avaringa Pervaza. I don't know. I honestly don't speak these languages. I thought about Czechia as well. So it's not Czechia. Oh, hang on. We have some directions here. Xiaoliai. It's not Estonia. It's not Estonia. Would this be Latvia, maybe? It's not Slovakia. I don't know if this is Latvia or Lithuania. No, I don't know about think I'm confusing the languages here. It's not going to be Slovenian. No, it's too flat. I don't remember where you have all these accents like this. We have some 50-50 going on. It is Lithuania. Okay, I need to ramp up my understanding of the language. It was the Baltic states. I didn't think it was Estonian. And Latvian neither, because I see accents which are flat. All right, so this could be the UK, Ireland, or New Zealand. I think with the hedges, we're more in Ireland in this case. I'm going to go with Ireland very quickly. I'm a bit worried that others are going to lock their guesses. These houses, white houses, look more Irish to me. Yes, it is Southern Ireland. It could have been the UK. I wasn't too sure about this, but this white building here with this kind of roof reminds me of the images I've seen of Ireland. It's very green as well, like this. It gives you the impression it rains a lot. I know it rains a lot in the UK too, but anyway, I just had this vibe. And as you can see, one of the wrong guesses was the United Kingdom, certainly not the United States. It's way too narrow of a road, so that would not be the United States. Indeed, someone guessed New Zealand here. I thought about that as well, but the hedges is really more typical of Ireland and the United Kingdom. Also here, we didn't have the sun to tell us which hemisphere we were in. So it's already the final. Let's see if I can make it. I still have my 50-50. Oh, but this is again Ireland. That doesn't make sense. Okay, oh, here it's refreshed. Okay, I guess I had some bug. Northern, okay, we're in the Northern Hemisphere. Of course, this is European. Oh, but this is France, isn't it? It's France. Oh, shoot, I could not go to the country. Oh no, I messed up with my mouse. My cursor just went left, right, and center. It was obviously France. I saw it in the corner of my eye and I just couldn't move fast enough. I'm even losing a -1 here in the Elo rating because my opponent was probably not very well ranked. I get 7 season points, not 10. That's a shame. Oh, this is so frustrating when I'm so close to just clicking on the country, but I just scrolled, my mouse went in the corner. You saw the map move in a crazy fashion. Anyway, it happens. And I'm sure it happens to others. So, when am I going to complain about not being able to put my mouse in the correct spot? Anyway, second spot is not that bad either. So that's that for Battle Royale countries. All right, one more game, and this is going to be a duel. Let's see who we have against us. We start with 6,000 points. They start with 6,000 points. And the first one to 0 loses. And we lose points by the delta of points that we get at each round. You get as many points as possible, up to 5,000 for being accurate. So the delta, the difference in points between me and them, is the amount of points that one of us loses. Let's get started. And they are not very well ranked. They are ranked below average, but let's be careful. I've lost sometimes against very low ranked individuals. And that was very bad in terms of my ranking afterwards, since I take this seriously. Okay, do we have, this sounds like Spanish speaking. Looks like South America, looks like, I think Argentina. Not too certain about this just yet. The sun is here pointing straight north. Oh yes, with these street signs, we could be in Chile. I don't remember very, very well if we are in Chile as opposed to Argentina. Don't know if I'm going to find some information here that can help me detect whether we are more in Chile rather than Argentina. And they're taking their time. The first one who guesses leaves 15 seconds for the next person to guess. All right, I think this is more Argentinian than Chilean. But oh, hang on, I can use that information here. The license plates in Argentina have a black thingy in the middle, and these ones do not. At least I can't see. So are we not in Uruguay? This doesn't seem like Argentina because I do not see the license plate to have a black thing in the middle. No, I do not see this. I do not see anything black in the middle. Okay, they've guessed. They have guessed. I'm not super confident about my guess here. I'm gonna go, all right, here, whatever. It was Uruguay. It was Uruguay. So it's not a bad guess. They went for Europe, for Spain. I had ouch. So this was Uruguay. All right, never mind. All right, so this is Lithuania. This is a Lithuanian flag. Does it match with, in terms of architecture? I don't really know, actually. No, it doesn't look like it. No, palm trees. Not at all. This is not Lithuania. This is... Could this be Senegal? Hang on, this guy doesn't look Senegalese, but doesn't mean anything. I have a sudden doubt as to where this is. We have palm trees. Where is this? Oh, hang on, I can move. I forgot I could move. No, this must be a South American nation, no? Like Ecuador? Hang on, why do I not recognize this? I feel terrible. This is the stress of playing. I think they... Where are we? I don't recognize this flag because I have a sudden doubt as to where we are. All right, so these guys do not look African. They look more South American. It's tropical. It's quite green. I'm going to go for Ecuador. I feel terrible here because I don't recognize the flag very well. So sorry about that because I should be recognizing it. But the green is throwing me off. I was wondering if Ecuador had the blue section. It was the Galapagos. That's why. So Galapagos is actually owned by Ecuador. But anyway, so not too bad of a guess. But I feel bad nonetheless. All right, I need to focus. Where is the sun? The sun is pointing north, so we're in the southern hemisphere. Oh, they already guessed. Where are we? I have 8 seconds left. Southern hemisphere. I don't know where we are. I think this is a wrong guess. I don't think it's South Africa. I should go in the green area. No, this was Sri Lanka. Wow. He got me with the speed of his guess, which was completely wrong. We know of Chad, but my guess was absolutely nonsense as well. This looks like Europe, but where we do not have blue, we could be in the license plate, we could be in Russia. In fact, this is Cyrillic, if I can distinguish just enough. Wondering if this is, yep, Cyrillic. So I just want to make sure if we're in Ukraine or Russia. Don't think we're in Serbia. Give me more of a, this building here, the back here, the shape of it reminds me of Russia. I think we have some USSR flag, or the Chinese flag and the Russian flag. So we must be in Russia. The cars are more, there, we have an Audi. No, this looks like more the western side of Russia. If the cars were more Asian, and I suddenly have a doubt if they're more Asian or not. Hi. I don't know, I'm gonna go towards Moscow, but I don't think it's Moscow. It is Moscow, actually. Oh, I should have recognized, it's almost downtown Moscow. They're not eliminated, but close. My guesses were not very accurate, but anyway, it's enough to go to the next round. I'm guessing very quickly here because I don't need the healing round. I get 25% of any point I get. It looks like South America very quickly. I could be wrong here. It is actually Central America. It is, well, North America with Mexico. I get a few points, which I did not need, and I actually get back to my 6,000 points. Now, the damage is more important for everyone. As you can see, 1.5 damage in this round. This is Greece. Let's go very quickly to guess Greece. We'll go to Athens to give me a vibe of Athens. It's a bit hilly. You can see here that it's in Greek characters, and this is only found, at least with the current Street View imagery, in Greece. And here we go. It was not Athens. It was actually in the northern part of Greece. They went for North Macedonia, which was wrong, but they were closer, so I'm the one losing the points. All right, double damage. Let me focus. Driving on the left looks like the UK, but I need to be careful that I don't make a mistake in my guesses. Yes, Warwickshire College. I think I know where this is. Yes, we're in the UK. But are we? I don't think if it's Warwickshire College, I don't think it's in London. It will be in Warwick, which Coventry. I think it's around here, right? I think it's around this area. I think so. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we have. And this is enough to win the duel. All right. That's pretty satisfied with this. Finalizing this, even though the person against me was actually not very strong. So can't take that much credit, but I was a bit stressed and nervous I would not make it successfully. So here we go, 2 victories and 1 second spot. Hopefully you got entertained. Let's see where we stand at the moment. 161st, but as I said at the beginning, a lot of people haven't played all their games, so this is not going to be the final standings as of Monday. In my case, I still have a number of games as well, actually 4 games for distance, 5 of countries, and 5 duels. And after this, since there's not going to be another week for this series, I believe there may be a summer season. I have no idea, so I'll be doing some recordings then, if there is one. But I have also some ideas inspired from other YouTube videos of playing different types of games. Maybe with some of you, if you want to play against me, just shoot a comment or find my email address on the About page. Also trying to maybe give you a play along so you just can copy and paste the URL. So you can try to see if you can do better than me in some of the stuff I play with, some of the maps or some of the streaks, the country streaks. What else do I have in mind? Maybe some, I've seen an interesting script which allows you to only see the image just for 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, and then you have to guess where it is. So you only are allowed to see the image for 1 or 2 seconds, and then you have to make a guess. So anyway, I'm gonna think of other videos to record other ways to play this GeoGuessr game, for which I've been quite addicted since I think February or March this year. Anyway, you can see plenty of my videos on the topic. Thanks again for watching. I hope you had fun and maybe stressed with me as I was playing. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.